Good morning, children. How are you all? Today we are going to learn the subject of English. And before that, we are going to, yes, correct, we are going to pray. So stand up, join your hands, close your eyes, and stand for the prayer. Yes, open your eyes. Yeah. Now, so let's revise what you learned in all your previous class. You learned something in the last class. What was that? It was curves. So shall we recall what you learned in the curves? You learned these curves, and all on this curves you learned these alphabets. So along with this right curve and left curve, upward curve and downward curve and circle, we are going to add two more strokes, that is which you have already learned. So which are that? It is standing line and sleeping line. So using these strokes, we are going to make few more alphabets. Are you ready? Yes. So that first alphabet is, which was that? Did you see? Which letter was that? Again, which letter? It is letter, correct, it is letter B. See here, it has standing line and left curve. One more left curve. Come on, trace along with me. Standing line, keep your finger. Standing line, left curve, and again one more left curve, which makes letter B. And the next letter is C. So which letter is it? It is letter D. So see again here. Again it has standing line and left curve. So trace standing line and left curve. Makes letter D. So which is the next letter? Which letter? Did you see that? Did you see that? Yes, that is letter G. So how do you write letter G? That is right curve and one sleeping line and one standing line. Makes letter G. Right curve, sleeping line and standing line makes letter G. And the next letter is, yes, which letter is it? This is letter J. So how do you write letter J? Keep your finger on this. Right, sleeping line and standing line and upward curve. Again, sleeping line, standing line and upward curve makes letter J. Again, sleeping line, standing line and upward curve makes letter J. And the next letter is, which letter is it? It is letter P. So standing line and left curve makes letter P. So P. Standing line and left curve makes letter P. And the next letter is 3. Which letter is it? It is letter, yes, I can hear some sound. What's that? Correct, it is letter Q. Right curve, left curve and one slanting line makes letter Q. And the next letter is R. So which letter is it? R. So standing line and left curve and left slanting line makes letter R. Can you say again with me? Trace, keep your finger on the top, right on this standing line and left curve and left slanting line makes letter R. So you learned so many letters today. So are you ready with this chart now? Shall we see which are the alphabets that we learned using these strokes which we learned today? Yes, so that is, which was the first letter we learned using the curves today? Yes, that was standing line, left curve and one more left curve makes letter B. Shall we do the activity now for that? One standing line and one left curve and one more left curve makes letter B. Yes. So which was the next letter? Today we learned C? No, it was D. So how do you make letter D? One standing line and one left curve makes letter D. Very good. So which is the next letter that we learned? That is letter E or F or G. Yes, that was G. How to make letter G? Which curve is this? This is right curve. one standing line, and one sleeping line, and one more standing line makes letter G. So did you see that? Yes. So which is the next letter? Was that H? No. I? No. Which was the next letter we learned? It was letter J. So how do you make letter J? One sleeping line, one standing line, and one upward curve makes letter J. Yes. So which was the next letter which we learnt? Was it K, L, M, N, O, P? Yes, that was P we learned. Correct. So how to make letter P? And one left curve makes letter P. Correct? Yes. So which was the next letter which we learnt? That is letter Q. Correct. One circle. How to make a circle? It is right curve and left curve makes letter O. One left curve and right curve makes letter O. For this, we are going to add one slanting line. So that is left slanting line makes letter Q. And which was the next letter? It was letter R we learned today. So how do you make letter R? One standing line, one left curve, and one more left slanting line makes letter R. Oh my God, we learned all the letters using the strokes.
Dear children, you are going to do this activity on yourself by seeing the names which I have given at the top, because I have already taught you all these activities in my previous classes. So you're going to do it by yourself and everything on your own.
Now open your English handwriting capital book. In that page number 3, trace the dotted lines and color the arrows and square. Okay, on the line. You're going to write on the line. Okay, and here again on the line. You're going to trace this. Okay, and see, if you use crayons in this book, this will go wrong. So don't use crayons for this. So can you see it? How many lines do you have? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2 red lines and 2 blue lines. So from here there is one dot and down there is one dot. On this you're going to write. On this red dot you're going to write down neatly. Yes, and the same way on this line, on the line you're going to write slowly and neatly. That is standing line. On the line, down. That is standing line. And here again you have, here in the center you have red dot and here one more red dot. You're going to write sleeping line and you're going to write sleeping line. See, from here to here, that is sleeping line. It should not go out of this red dot. Hold your pencil and draw this. You're not going to use sketch pen or pen. You have to write in pencil using crayons. Use black color crayons for the tracing and you're going to color it inside. Trace the dotted lines and color the hut. You're going to trace and you're going to color your favorite color for this house. And next is trace the slanting line. So you're going to use pencil. From this dot to this dot, you're going to trace it. The slanting line. Which line is this? Right slanting line and left slanting line. Right slanting line, left slanting line. You can write in such a way. Right slanting line. See, can you see here? There is only 2 dots. You don't have tracing lines. See it neatly. From this dot to this dot, it is right slanting line. It should not come down of this line. Okay. Stop until this dot. Right slanting line. You should not write curved lines. Okay. It is line. It is not curves. Neatly. Observe neatly. Slowly to this dot. It is right slanting line. Complete this page number 4 and on Wednesday. Trace this dots. Which curve is this? Yes, it is circle. You're going to use crayon to draw a circle. Okay, so all the colors you're going to trace the dots and you're going to color the picture. And the next is you're going to write the curve. So this is from this dot to this dot. It is right curve. Yes, see properly on the dot. Keep your pencil and trace it slowly, slowly, and stop to this line. So this is right curve, left curve. Children, you're going to write it slowly. Please don't be in a hurry to finish up the work. You're going to learn, not to complete the page. Just to complete the page, you're going to learn how to write. So you're going to write slowly, slowly, slowly on the line and touch the dot. So here you can see there is only dots. You don't have lines. So see properly, from here to here you're going to take a turn on this blue line and stop. That is left curve. Only 3 lines. You're going to use only 3 lines. Don't use this line also. So write neatly. It should not come below the line. It should not come below the line. Okay, it should not come here on the dot. Left curve, left curve, left curve. So you're going to complete this page number 5 on Friday. Okay. Yes, children. So you learned all the alphabets using all the strokes. So you learned all the strokes. So you learned standing line, sleeping line, right slanting line, left slanting line, zigzag lines, right curve, left curve, upward curve, downward curve, circle. So using all the strokes, you learned all the alphabets to write, is it? So in next class, we are going to learn many things, new things. So are you excited to learn many things? So practice everything whichever that I have learned, which is very much important to write. Okay? So see you again in the next class. Until then, see you all. Bye. God bless you.